Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are on a new deck. I want to do this on stream, but honestly tonight I didn't get to streaming. I was playing Battlegrounds with a homeboy, and yeah, so I just didn't really have a time to stream. Kinda lost track of time, finished playing Battlegrounds at like 2:40 or 1:45, and now it's 2:15. So I wasn't going to stream for like an hour and a half. It just didn't really make sense, but I will try to get a longer stream in tomorrow, so this way you guys don't really lose out on a stream. So yeah, with that being said, we are going to start the new deck. This is just a list I basically took from online. It's what I normally do, and then what I'm going to be doing is tomorrow on stream, I'm going to be changing certain cards in the list if I don't end up liking them. This way, it's still kind of like introducing your deck, but it's just that I'll have previous experience with the deck in the current meta. It's actually very, very good to learn what the meta is with the deck before you start actually seriously grinding with it. Just basically play like 10-15 games. You'll lose a whole bunch of stars, but at least now with the current ranking system, right, you'll only hit the 5 markers, right, so 5 or 10. And then you can't go lower than that. Anyways, so that being said, we are going to be jumping on Big Priest. So this is kind of like Resurrect Priest, which if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know that I'm a very, very big fan of the deck. I played it a lot in Standard, played it a lot back in the day. And yeah, so I'm hoping that this current modern day list is still fairly similar playstyle wise. Don't know about how the meta is going to shape out, but I'm pretty sure it should still be pretty good. Kind of a sleeper deck, so it might actually just be trash. But yeah, anyways, with all that being said, let's jump right into the first game, and hopefully we get some dubs and we hit diamond. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Demon Hunter. Actually, we might be slightly favored against Demon Hunter because we have a lot of removal in our deck. Right? You know, like this is like just so much removal. Yeah, we might actually possibly. That's such a shit draw. It's actually so fucking bad. Actually, you really want off the Shadow Essence. You want to hit the Obsidian Statue. So that's not the worst, but it could be worse. Actually, like it's actually kind of bonkers. Hold up, I might be being retarded. No, like, actually, that's kind of fine, right? Because now, off the Shadow Essence, we either hit Obsidian Statue, which is insane, or we hit Yad Shiraj, which is also insane. Is it auto-summon? No, I guess it doesn't auto-summon, but it's higher odds of summoning the Obsidian Statue. And Obsidian Statue is actually just broken. It's... that's a dumb fucking start. This one, I think, is slightly scarier. Yeah, so there's actually something small but very important. Normally you want to say Penance to gain the life, but against this deck, it's actually fairly important to not do that, weirdly enough. That's due to the fact that he could give this more than 3 health, right? If you play the guy that gives plus O+2 health, the beaming sidekick, Penance wouldn't kill that now, right? So it's actually kind of smart to do it in the way I did it. But at the same time, kind of a grief. We have to hit Shadow Essence. Servitude is really good if we do hit the cards to go with it. I'm going to play that. Lower this to health a little bit. So this way, if we do top deck another Penance, if we drop top deck Holy Smite, play something slightly decent size, Hysteria can hopefully wipe the board, but that we will have to see. Oh, we take so much damage here. Fuck. Anyways, while we're getting our fucking asses handed to us, you know what I would say. I hope y'all have a drink. I currently got me a carbonated water. It's lime flavored and it's really fucking good. Are we dead? We might just be dead very soon. Okay. Mass Hysteria here is fairly solid, but we're super fucking low that I don't know if it makes a difference. Also super fucking... oh my god. This is a safe play. Please win. Thank god. Okay. Yes, 4 more spells. Okay. You can't deal 13 damage to me, right? What's the most he can deal? Leroy, Hero Power, Twin Slice, which is 10. I'm at 3. That's fucking terrifying, but I'm gonna save the coin. Worst comes to worst, I can coin out this. Which is, like, not the worst. It's not the best. Okay, he doesn't have... He has a fucking 6-4 again, huh? Ugh. I might just be dead, actually. Should have arguably coined Hero Powered. Yeah. See, the problem is that if he has Silence, he just silences this, and I take 6. 2, I'm at 1. If he doesn't have Twin Slice, I'm still alive, and I do have Res into Eternal Servitude, which is really, really fucking good. He has Twin Slice. The only reason he emotes there is because he actually has Twin Slice. Yep. Okay. So it's not looking good for our slow-ass combo deck, but... Real big but here. I believe that was a slightly weak draw. Let's go with that because I want this deck to be good. Alright, fuck it. Let's just queue up the next game and hopefully that goes better. Okay, a Hunter. If this is Highlander Hunter, the deck is slower than the Odd Demon Hunter, so we might have a slightly better chance. Hopefully. This is actually a pretty solid... Shadow Visions is such a strong card in this deck. Just because it, like, can get you Breath of the Infinite, it can get you so many different things. It can get you Shadow Word Pain, Resurrect, Holy Smite, Penance. It can even get you Lesser Diamond Spellstone for the late game, which I really, really like. So, this deck I feel is actually really, really fucking strong right now. Well, I mean, obviously we'll see how strong it is, but I feel like it's not a weak deck for the sole reason it has the same thing, kind of, that CUBELOCK has, where it has so many fucking boards that if you get any point close to the late game, you'll end up having a board. Like, almost guaranteed, like, every single turn. That's super good. You actually had the catch trick. Okay, fuck me, I guess. But, right, you have 2 Lesser Diamond Spellstones, Master Resurrect, and then you have the Shadow Essence. You can, like, if you hit the Spellstones off your Discovers, like, that's... How many boards is that? Like, 5? Right? If you hit either Spellstones or Master Resurrect. And on top of that, you have Vargoth, which is kind of fucking slaps, not gonna lie. Alright, Holy Smite is really fucking solid. Trigger Cat Trick? Fuck. I was hoping to trigger Cat Trick, this way I got an extra cat in that breath. But we have Shadow Essence here, which hopefully gets an Obsidian Statue. Ah. Okay. Really? I drew every fucking minion in my deck? I guess there's still Vargoth in my deck. Oh, that's so fucking bad, actually. If this was an Obsidian Statue, this game was so fucking different. Like, actually retardedly different. Because this would kill 3 things and gain me 15 health, or 10 health. Yeah, he has to trade a lot into this. Secret. This theoretically summons 2 big boys, which is really nice. Eternal Servitude does the same exact thing. Lich King. I can't play that right now. I'm terrified of Freezing Trap, so I'm not going to attack. It's better just have the extra 8/8 taunt, right? At least I hit this. It could be worse. Oh my god, he's a fucking Christmas tree. He does have to trade all of his guys into this, which is really, really nice. Really nice. This is gonna get him to trade his guy in. The thing that's looking up for me is that I do have the Obsidian Statue. Okay, so it's not a Highlander deck. I guess I should have known that from the second cat trick. He's not killing. Not killing this is so greedy. It's actually one of the greediest plays he could do. This is super, super strong right now. I can't remember. Does Lesser Summon Spellstone res the same minion twice? I don't think it does. It gives me so much health. That's why this card is so broken. Yeah. This deck's broken, clearly. Right? 1-0. Or, sorry, 1-1. Just, I can't fucking type. This deck is clearly broken and needs nerfs. I actually fucking love this deck. This is one... Man, this deck got so much hate for so long. And I'm pretty sure it still gets hate somewhere on the internet, but if you're a fan of Big Priest, this channel is a safe space, right? You see someone talking shit, send them to me. You know I'm gonna give them the old 1-2 slap, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's jump right into the next game, okay? So I'll see y'all there. Fucking rogue. This matchup actually might be a slightly big problem. Solely due to we have nothing to answer weapon. If it's Kingsbane, we have nothing to answer Kingsbane. Which might make this matchup a tiny problem. But if you don't believe it's a problem, it's not a problem. That's what I've always told myself, and it's never worked out properly. Normally when it's a problem, it's normally a pretty big fucking problem. Ooh. Okay, so that's a Shiny Finder. Almost guaranteed this is either Shiny Finder or Raiding Party. Interesting. It's neat. Well, it's not a Shiny Finder. We know that for sure. Our hand crushes any minion-based deck. Like, utterly fucking smokes. No, it's Kingsbane. This has to be Kingsbane, right? I'm just gonna kill that. Like, it's worth, I think, saving the health by killing it. Hitting Shadow Essence right now is not fair. Is that a 1-drop into Raiding Party? 1-drop into Kingsbane? 1-drop into half the cards in your deck? It's a secret passage. Jesus, okay. Having a secret passage with 6 cards in your hand must feel fucking terrible. Especially if you whiff on Shiny Finder or Raiding Party here. So if you whiff on either of those cards, you're kind of cocked. Yeah, you hit that coin, of course. Pirate? Oh, it's so greedy of him, and he kind of just like walked right into this. I'm gonna kill both of them, heal back up to full. That's so dirty. That should not be legally allowed. It's also so good because this prevents him from getting a buff on Kingsbane. I don't think that coining this out was the right play. The card I wanted to see, but it's the card I saw. Shadow Essence is still such a big draw. The thing with Shadow Essence is that no matter what minion it hits, it's fucking pog. Like, hits Lich King, I now have a 5/5 taunt that I res next turn. It's super fucking good. Hits Yashiraj, it summons a giant ass minion for me. Super fucking good. Hits Obsidian Statue, he's super fucking sad. Hits Vargoth, I get a second roll. Like, it's so dumb. So bonkers. I see. Well, Obsidian Statue or bust. There we go. We're skilled at the game. Actually, no. He's gonna roll a 50-50 here. I mean, it's a 50-50 that saves me so much health. As long as he doesn't have sap, which I doubt he does. Oh, he's gonna flood the board. He's gonna hit. I actually kind of want to leave these alive, which is the weird thing. Roll a 14. It missed. Oh, I'm so fucked. It missed on both. Okay, I actually just lose the game off those rolls. Alone. Wait a second. Wait a second. I forgot. I am Resurrect Priest. I have to draw good. I'm Resurrect Priest. I forgot to take that into account. What am I dumb? He can't even trade with all of his small things. Oh, he's given up. He actually inted with that. His whole deck's golden, so this is clearly a concede. Like, yeah, that's the problem with this deck. We're gonna be hitting so many. We're gonna play like 10 games of fucking video. Just because we're gonna low roll. Hit the 6/6. Okay, that's fine. I wipe his board. I think Mass Resurrect can hit different minions, right? If I only had 3 minions that died, I'm pretty sure these can res. Both of them can res the same minion more than once, but I could be wrong there. Well, that's an interesting play. I never saw that deck actually run Myra's, which is very interesting. I mean, it makes the deck really consistent, I guess. I don't think it's worth running the 50-50. The 50-50 would be to Psychic Stream and hope he didn't draw Kingsbane. But the other thing is I can also just save this for he's going to flood the board eventually. And then I just do this. And then he doesn't necessarily draw the Kingsbane every single turn. So that's another play. Like I can do it if he floods the board here. I just do. No, I think I still do Mass Res. Mass Res is just so powerful. At the same time, oh, of course he hits the Tinkers. He hit both Tinkerman and he hit the second Deadly Poison. The odds of that are so fucking low. Hopefully this card works how I want it to work. Okay, it does. That's the important part. It works how I want it to work. Was it a concede from you yet? Yay! I should feel like an asshole. But I don't, because he's Kingsbane Rogue. Which might be the second best deck in the format. I try not to contradict myself, and I'm still pretty sure Quest Mage is the best deck in the format. And I don't think it's close. I actually think it's quite miles ahead of every other deck in the current format because there is nothing that counters it. It's the fastest deck and the most consistent deck, I think, in the format right now. You guys are tired of hearing me talk about that fucking deck that makes me mad, more mad than most things should. So let's just queue up the next game and continue getting these dubs and, you know, we win one more, we're diamond, right? So, let's pop off. Shaman. Oh, we're playing Salty himself? Jesus, I thought that was me. I don't know why, whenever I say something that most people would find mildly amusing, it makes me giggle every single time. I personally think I'm probably the most unfunny person in the world, but some people, I guess, find me entertaining enough to subscribe, and I think you should question your life decisions. Like, see? Anytime I say something that might be considered mildly amusing, most of the time it's when it degrades myself, because that is the best type of humor, in my opinion. And it always makes me giggle. I don't know why I'm saying this. Okay, enough awkward talk of me being depressed. Oh my god, is this a guy who's on Combo Shaman? Is this us? Hello? Guy? Are you alright in the head? This has to be big. I don't want to accept that it's any deck that's not big. If he Ancestral Calls... this has to be Combo. Does this guy think he's us? Like, what the fuck? I didn't know anybody else on ladder actually played this deck. I thought that was a me thing. You got it from my channel. There is a 0% chance he did, but to make myself feel better, I'm gonna say he did. He's copying me. So what should we be scared of in this matchup? Zephyrus is a weird card in the matchup. I guess Reno kind of sucks. Shadowwalk gives him an instant win almost. He's straight up playing combo Shaman. Oh, he's not playing a Highlander version though. Interesting. Hey, what the fuck's going on? Now I can't say he's got it from us because his list is nothing like mine. My hand is actually super fucking awkward. This was like such a good card to hit, but he actually has to play things. If this was aggro, our hand was fucking nuts. Breath, double smite, scream. I think Holy Smite's just our weakest card. I could have Mass Hysteria as well. It was slight. No, Mass Hysteria could be slightly better later on. I think we win this one by his Shudderwalk's missing, right? Unless he's playing the Cthulhu version, in which case we win this by praying to Jesus we don't die. Oh, are we dead? That's very terrifying. Okay. Actually, is that terrifying, like, whatsoever? It's a 6/6. Like, obnoxiously big, but could be worse. He takes 6 here, which is... That's a really good hit for us. But I think we still might lose this game. I think it's hard to believe that he's playing Geppetto in the same deck he's... No, I mean, I was playing Shudderwalk in the same deck I was playing Geppetto, right? With the second iteration of the deck? I don't think that's correct, though. He had both Manatite Totem. I think I have to start summoning minions, though, right? Yeah, I think I have to start summoning minions, even though he might get one additional draw here. He probably has a Hexor devolve for this, which kind of sucks, but Lich King is the card we want more to hit off of. This is awkward. Like, actually, that's like super bad for us. Like, can we even beat this deck? Like, an actual question I'm asking myself. Strangely enough, I hope so. I think this is like the right play. It slows him down so much theoretically. I should have arguably even done that last turn, but it puts 4 dead draws in his deck almost. Oh, so it's Shutter. Oh, it's Malagos. Interesting. Low roll? Low roll, please? One time? No? Okay. Hit high. That's actually... Yo, mad props to Salty. Playing like an actual fucking cool looking deck. Not just running the best deck in the format. Mad props to that homeboy. Alright, next one. Okay, so this is 100% Zoo. First game we're trying Vargoth in the early game. Vargoth can be absolutely fucking broken, as it can be absolutely fucking terrible. And this hand is terrible. If we hit this hand against the other player, there was a possibility that we won. Against Zoo, there's a 0% chance this hand wins, I think. I don't think this hand can beat Cube, if I'm being honest. Oh, it's Cube. Interesting. Or Reno, at least. One of those 2 decks. Actually, can this deck beat Cube / Reno? Possibly. Very much possibly. This on 4? Like, this on 4 is just gonna be the bonkers part. That on 4 into Shadow Essence is gonna be so Oh, Shadow Essence 2 turns later, but it's gonna be so fucking good. This could also be theoretically Giants, but I don't want to believe that it is, so it's not Giants. It's most likely Cube or Reno. We're gonna really tell off the certain specific minions he can play. That's arguably the wrong choice, unless you have Dark Skies. Even then. At that point, you just wasted time hitting because you healed me back up anyways. I think it's... Is it worth Eternal Servitude? It might actually be. It summons 2 of them, which is the good part. Which means if he can't kill either of them, Shadow Essence is actually broken. Dark Skies theoretically can leave both of them up at 1. He has to have 2 minions into Second Plague. Oh. This is so fucking dirty now. Like, actually fucking unfair. Yaj. Beautiful. Okay, this is... Oh, Vargoth is so broken. I've missed actually not playing a deck with Vargoth. Like, who thinks this is not fun? My opponent? Doesn't count. Oh, he's copying my shit. Okay, so it's Cube. Interesting. Really? He high rolls? I got fucking grief, man. So sad that I got griefed. If he hit either other minion, any of the other 3 minions on my board, I would have been happy. I need to hit Diamond Spellstone. That's the big one to hit here. Should I have hit with a Vargoth? Possibly. The thing is, Vargoth can actually pop off. I think it's better to attempt to save Vargoth to pop off. Because if we do hit something like really fucking big, right? We hit a Mass Resurrect, we hit a... This card is super fucking awkward, but it can be like... If this card like hits both of these and then mills both Smites, it's like insane. But or else like Army of the Dead is the worst card almost to hit off Lich King. It also looks like he doesn't have removal in hand, which is like really, really good for us. If we force him to play a non-perfect Gul'dan just to survive, we're in such a good spot. But I think not hitting the Diamond Spellstones, not hitting Shadow Visions into the Spellstones or Mass Resurrect, puts us at a really, really big disadvantage. Or, like, even hitting a Resurrect here could be insane in the tempo swing. Like, nuts tempo swing. Because you have to think, every reanimation spell right now summons a minimum of 3 minions with both Vargoths on the field. Vargoth is so unfair. But I'm still going to lose this game because I'm going to get cucked somehow. The fun part about playing games when you know you're really unlucky is finding where you're going to get the most unlucky. Is it going to be surprisingly unlucky? That was the worst possible rolls. Obsidian Statue is a fairly decent draw, but like, those rolls could have been so much better. If my Lich King survived, I was in so much of a better place. So sad that I didn't have Lich King survive. Our hand is also super, super awkward right now. I have legitimately no choice but letting him have those demons. Mass Resurrect here could be really interesting. Half the cards on my deck right now are super interesting. Because like the Psychic Scream or the Diamond Spellstones, if they're full, they auto summon almost full boards. Mass Res is super good. I can attempt to go for the high roll here. I mean, I can just do this first, right? I hit the Vargoth, so I can trade this in now. Vargoth is going to cast the other one. Oh, I fucking low rolled on that. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, that's griefing. I can get my own Dreadlords. That's actually super fucking bonkers. If he can't wipe my board here... Oh, he has Plague of Flame number 2 in hand, for sure. The only reason he does that hit is if he has Plague of Flames number 2. The only reason. Now he just got cucked. Feels bad. This Plague of Flames number 2 gives him also a full... or 2 demons. I think. 1 or 2 demons. Is there gonna be... Cobalt Librarian into Cobalt Librarian into Plague of Flames? Oh no, that into Faceless into Plague. He had the second Plague. At least one of his things die. Okay. I can get my own version of this. I actually can't. It's awkward. This is really greedy, but I think it is the correct play. Arguably. Feels bad, man. I want to steal the Mal'Ganises. I want these 3/5s to die. If I'm being 100% honest. I wonder if playing Anduin is correct in this list. Don't do that unless you have an activator, right? He's also down 1 expired merchant, which means he might only have very few boards. The Psychic Stream cucks him mad hard. Okay. I need to hit those Spellstones like really early. The thing is I can steal the Mal'Ganis here, which is also really, really big. With Breath. And if he does like some dumb shit, I could also just Mass Hysteria it. I can just Mass Hysteria the board. See what happens here. More deadly. Okay. So this answers that really cleanly. Theoretically, if he goes Gul'dan here, and I can answer it with Mass Hysteria, Spirit Lash, and Breath, he loses. All what he was going to play. I really do need a hit, though, on the... I really need a hit on the Spellstone sooner rather than later. Those are possibly the worst possible hits. Right? I'm not tripping thinking. That looks weird, but the thing is I'm going to Frostmourne this next turn, and then I'm going to Breath. I guess I can just take the 5/5 lifesteal is the other thing. The 5/5 lifesteal isn't bad by any means. Just not optimal, depending what he plays. Of course he has the other cube in hand. Can I draw Psychic Stream number 2? Drawing Psychic Stream number 2 here is like super big actually. Alright, hit Spirit Lash. Possibly the worst card to hit in my deck. It's actually funny how bad Spirit Lash is here. Hopefully I can high roll on his hits. It's mostly the 5/2 and the 4/6 into the 4/8. Or no, 5/2 hero power. Really, you want to optimize the chances of hitting cube. Oh, of course I roll like super low, but Oh, I should Spirit Lash first. I should Spirit Lash first so they'd be at 1 more health. Here it's gonna be cube hero power, which means I kill 1 thing. Oh, I'm in such a bad spot. I actually lose this game, funnily enough. It's so bad the fact that I never drew any diamond spellstones. I need to draw Psychic Scream exactly. That's not Psychic Scream, but it sucks I have to pick this over the Spellstone. The Spellstones pop off, but I'm in a position right now where I just kind of have to hit. Lesser Diamond Spellstone can theoretically hit double Vargoth, which is like an instant win almost. But also I can low roll and then have hit nothing for the last 2 turns, which kind of gives him a free win. Feels really fucking bad, actually. I mean, even Eternal Servitude is like super bonkers. The Eternal Servitude can get me Vargoth, which will cast another Eternal Servitude. Pain does absolutely nothing. I say the last hit. I guess I take a 5/5 lifesteal, unless he plays a cooldown here. Or, Mal'Ganis. I actually have less cards in my deck than he does. Interesting. I hit both Pains back to back. That's interesting too. I don't think I win this game. I don't think I win this game actually whatsoever. My draw was really, really shit if I'm being 100% honest. Play something he has to answer. So the only card I don't want to see is Shadow Essence. Shadow Essence gets played later on as legit an activator for Diamond Spellstone. So due to hitting that, I just go for it. It's the only way I win. Oh, that's so good, actually. This is so fucking bonkers. If he can't wipe this, this wins me the game. You know, her target, my shit is like super broken for me. He drew perfectly. This man drew perfectly. I should have pained that. Actually, no, there's nothing that he can really summon here. Although he does wipe my board and he gets a full heal for free. That's toxic. I'm sorry, but he gets to wipe my board and gets a full heal for free. He actually can't even wipe my board, theoretically. And I have something alive. He has to pick what he wants to leave me alive with. That's so... That triggers, like... This game never works how you want it to work, huh? Resurrect. something big. Oh my god, that was the weakest minion I could have hit. Am I dead? It hit. One death rattle procs. No, he's gonna kill my shit. I lose here. Unless he doesn't kill this, I'm pretty sure I lose here. But I'm pretty sure this dies every single time. That should have been hero powered, arguably. That's really big. It was nice to choose between killing the Vargoth and the 14-14, or 14-4 at this point. This is also really big here, because it wipes his board. Of course, that's what you draw for turn. Does he even have any more targets for these in his deck? I don't even know if he has targets for those left in his deck. I would really love, though, if this could get healed. It's interesting that it was this close. I honestly would not have thought that this game could have been this close. Hopefully he has a whole bunch of small shit left that I can just pain. This has to be played. His hand is probably solid removal. And there's a high odds that he drew Willow again. I don't think Willow's good in his list. I think his list is actually subpar. Spirit Singer Umbra is super bad in the deck. That's my honest opinion. Spirit Singer Umbra is... This has to hit Vargoth or I lose the game. Hit big things. Lich King got shit. This is really weak. How much damage is this? Not enough to kill him, which is the important part. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. If he has small things, I mean, I answer them, but I don't think I can win from here. That's actually really good that nothing dies to his hero power. That's 18. Heal that up, theoretically. Even if he hits Willow, there's no more taunts left in his deck. That's awkward because it puts him in a very weird life total. Oh, this is so weird and awkward. Hopefully he only hits the 5/5. Oh, he actually drew it. I have to hope Willow's the last card of his deck. It's the slowest thing possible for him. I should have healed it. I should have healed Yash. If these were not these, I had so much higher odds of winning this game. I think this is the correct play. Because now he's forced to trade. He has 2 cards to my 2 cards. And I'm pretty sure both of his are Cobalt Librarians. Oh fuck, this stays alive. Never mind, he gets to keep a 5/5 alive. So bad for me. Oh, I should have healed this! I'm fucking smurfing. Oh no, it's a cube. He's not playing Librarians in his deck. I think that is wrong. Librarians are 100% one of the best cards you can be playing in that deck, and he just decided to cut them for Willow and Umbra? That's not correct. Okay, to be fair, he's playing a tier 2 deck, and I'm playing a tier 1,000,000 deck, in my opinion. I don't even think this deck belongs on a tier list, but that's a very unlucky game. Anyways, with that being said, we have some packs to open. This is a long-ass video. I hope you guys like long videos. I feel like at the end there I was kind of silent, so it was just honestly just pass the turn back and forth. Even misplayed though with ooh, I just saw a legendary. Legend. This card I thought was gonna be much better than it is, but oh well. And as you can see, I finally completed the Jaina thing. I don't know what it can actually give you. It gave me an epic. Oh, these are just the mage packs, right? Ooh, there's a giant. Some of there's actually cards I'm missing from the mage class that I would really like to hit in case I ever wanted to lower myself to the average intelligence level of a fucking quest mage player, but I have no intent on doing that anytime soon. Anyways, with all this being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Rep the gang, and I'll see you guys in the next one where hopefully we stop losing and we hit diamond and we're good at the game again. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Also, check out the stream tomorrow. Alright guys, peace.